What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Nano Cap Gems, welcome back, new subscribers. And today we're going to be doing a very special look into a low cap privacy coin called Wownero. So this coin I discovered, I want to say I first heard about it a couple months ago, and I didn't like that it wasn't on CoinMarketCap. It was only on CoinGecko. But the more I looked into it, I don't know. I like where it's sitting right now. It's at a low market cap position. But before I say too much about it, let's just get straight into it and do a full in-depth analysis. So, Wownero. Also, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. So, smash that like button, subscribe for lots more cryptocurrency, low cap, privacy coin action coming your way. Before I forget, I just did my first podcast on Anchor.fm. It's a pretty cool podcast site. Just did my first one, season 1, episode 1 of the Ryan Lopez podcast, and I was talking about just kind of how I got into crypto. Just kind of, went into the details of stories about that. I was living down in Colombia and kind of everything that happened. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out on Anchor. I'm just kind of testing this out. This is like a beta phase here, so I'll leave the link in the description. Feel free to leave a comment, leave a like. I'm still kind of learning out how that platform works. But the Ryan Lopez podcast, you don't want to miss out. And getting into Wownero, first let's just take a look at the Twitter of Wownero. Okay, just an overall introduction to this coin. It's supposed to be like the Doge coin of privacy coins. So that's kind of what they're going for here. It's like a meme joke coin, which at first I was kind of like, I don't like that. I want something more serious. But I don't know. I mean, I like its position right now. I like the tech. I like it that I just like where it's at. So pretty decent. Twitter here, let's see, 11 hours. 1 wow, 2 wow. Okay, see, that's like meme stuff. And okay, this is pretty cool. They're on Block Miner thing. Wario, he's like the main dev guy. There's videos of him on YouTube. If you want, you could check that out of him kind of talking about the project. This is the guy from Wownero Talk, Douglas Tuman. If you haven't seen Wownero Talk, check it out. Pretty interesting stuff. So overall, of Twitter looks pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. And let's take a look at the price action here. It is only available on CoinGecko. And the market cap is right around $100,000. So pretty low cap. 24-hour trading volume is $10,000. But how much of that is real? How much of it is fake? I don't know. It is on Trade Ogre and Sitex, and Sitex is very pumpy fake wash volume, but hey, it is what it is. But they do have some real volume on Trade Ogre. And with this coin, I believe the current circulating supply is 26 million, and I know it's like 10x of the Monero supply. So Monero supply is about 18.4. So 10x is like about 184 mil. Okay, yeah, and circulating supply, max supply for this is 184. And from when I was reading, there is no tail emission on Wownero. It's a finite capped supply. So that's just how it is. Let's just take a look at the chart action here. Taking a look at so it looks like it got onto CoinMarketCap towards the end of last year. And it's had a few spikes. There was one spike there in November of last year, another spike in February of this year, and one more in July of this year. And it's been trickling down ever since its most recent spike. But looks pretty good. It looks pretty healthy price action. Nothing really too crazy. Pretty normal. Let's take a look at Trade Ogre. So It is on Trade Ogre, and Trade Ogre season may be coming. I'm thinking maybe sometime in 2020. And $230 volume for the past 24 hours. Not bad. And it's had some pretty decent run-ups in the past here on Trade Ogre. So currently it's about it's right around 50 sats. And it's all-time high. It hit around 500 Satoshis, and it came up and hit around 375. So so from here to its previous all-time high, it's about a 7x to about 350, a little bit more to get to 500. It's about a 10x. So you can check more out there on Trade Ogre. And let's just take a look into the website, wownero.org. Pretty interesting logo color scheme. It's a bright hot pink with a kind of a goldish color. And you can see the Doge mascot there in the middle, and he has a necklace on. It's with a Cuban link gold chain. And it looks like they have the sunglasses here. So yes, it is a fork of Monero. It is a privacy coin, which I love privacy coin technology. I love Cryptonote. That is what gets me excited. And it does have a finite capped supply. And I do like that it was a fairly launched coin with no pre-mine. Those coins, to me, I think, those are just my favorite kind of coins. Sometimes they can have a hard time because they don't have any type of funding, as far as paying for listings and things like that and whatnot. But the good projects find a way around it without having these huge pre-mines, and those things to me are just not good. So you can see the people here, all the Wownero team. Wario is the main dev guy. I think I saw some videos of him talking on YouTube. And as you can see, it's very kind of joke-oriented. Guy who draws stuff. Fiddlick, Vuterin, lead ICO Milker. Fluffy Doge, lead Twitter troll. Shilo Bear, lead marketing bear, dumping all the coins. Philtoshi, Kodamoto, visionary. Their white paper is just... This page is intentionally blank. And their roadmap is just a map of California, I think. So it's a joke coin, as you can see. You can check out this free board thing here if you want to really get into all the mining stats and everything. Let me just press refresh. And yes, this is a mineable coin. All of the network information is here. The circulating supply, the market cap, everything. So you can check that out on freeboard.io. And there is the Bitcoin Talk page. So you can look more into it here. This pretty much kind of reiterates everything I was just looking at on their website. But if you want, you can do some reading and check out more on their Bitcoin Talk. It was launched March 8th, 2018. And they do have a Reddit. Might as well check it out here. I used to really check Reddit in the past, but I don't check it as much anymore. I just kind of do Twitter. I see what their presence is on YouTube. Really check out their Bitcoin Talk, their Coin Market Cap, their Coin Gecko. But having a good Reddit presence, I think, also is pretty important. So also now taking a look at their GitHub, you can check out their wallets. So I believe if you just go to Wownero, then if you go to releases, And it has right here under the assets section, you can download their most recent wallets. So I did download their wallet, their CLI command line interface wallet for Mac, and it works pretty good. I actually was impressed. It pretty interesting. It had some uniqueness to it as well. I would recommend, hey, download the wallets for yourself. Check them out. Not sure if you're familiar with CLI wallets, but hey, might as well check it out. So that's pretty much everything, just getting into the overall first run through of kind of all the specs and everything. And so what are my overall thoughts on Wownero? Well, I am very bullish on privacy coins in general. I do like that this coin is such a low market cap. It is only on limited exchanges, but it's okay, I guess. And you know what? At this point, I'm looking at some altcoins, especially these kind of like nice Cryptonote privacy ones, as just rare Pokemon cards. And it's just, there's only a limited supply. And you just got to collect the rare ones. And Wownero to me is just a rare Pokemon card. It has to be collected, and you need it in the collection. So those are kind of my thoughts on it. Is it a good buy here? I personally would say yes, but that is a decision that you have to make on your own. With anything in cryptocurrency, you cannot listen to what other people tell you to do. You will lose money. You will get shaken out because you'll only stick through it. These coins are so volatile, and you will only up, down, up, down. The only way of you really sticking to your position, your game plan, is if you know what you're doing, if that's what you had in mind. If you buy one of these coins and it just kind of drops down, I don't know, 15, 20%. I've seen them do even more. It's easy that you'll just get emotional and just get shaken out and just sell it. And that's the last thing you want to do, is just be emotional. You have to have your emotions in check. Just be ready for anything. And hey, Bitcoin is at like $7,500 at the moment, and it's been trickling down. The momentum is down. We could see another drop. It's definitely possible. And sometimes the altcoins react very harshly, very strong with the downwards action of Bitcoin. So you have to really just be ready for anything. No surprises. If it happens, it happens. Got to have that mentality strong. So just want to keep it pretty basic today. It's getting kind of late here. Just wanted to do a quick little analysis of Wownero. I'd love to hear, what are your guys' thoughts on Wownero? What are your thoughts on privacy coins in general? Me talking about these coins and whatnot, I can only really talk about ones that I'm interested in. And right now, I just am so into privacy coins. I just love everything about them. Just the cryptography, the mathematics, how they work. And if you're going to buy any type of coin and really hold it long term into the next bull run, or if there even is going to be another bull run, you're going to hold it strongly if you really believe in the coin, if you believe in the tech, if you understand it. So any of these coins that you guys are buying, you really have to just kind of get into it and try to grasp everything about it. Just all the tech behind it, the purpose, the economics, there's just so much. It's a very abstract idea. I just bought a desk today, and I had a mover guy. He helped me move it up into my apartment. And I asked him, I said, hey, or he asked me what I talk about. He saw my microphone. I said, I like to talk about, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And I said, have you ever heard of that? And he said, oh, what, Bitcoin? And I said, yeah, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Have you heard of that? And this guy was looked like in his 50s maybe. And he just had no clue, had never heard of Bitcoin whatsoever, hasn't even heard of it. And there's other people like that I've asked, and they haven't even heard of it. They don't even know what cryptocurrency, they haven't even heard of cryptocurrency. That just shows how early, if you're buying any of these coins, how early you really are. And hey, it could be a huge bubble, and the tech, there might only be one that wins in the end, or it could be a fluke. Who knows? But I think there really is a lot of potential there. And you have to kind of take the risk, and you just got to kind of get in early. And even when they had the tech bubble in the year 2000, those stocks were just running up for a very long time. If you cashed out, you did well. Do I think there's going to be another bubble in cryptocurrency? Yes. Yes, I do. And from everything I've been watching, all the stuff I've been looking at, all the charts, Dave the Wave, all the prominent influencers and the technical analysis experts, I feel like the general consensus, the general time frame looks like it's going to be kind of, I would say, right around the end of 2021. Somewhere in that time frame, give or take some months. But I think in general, that's when it's going to kind of peak off with the blow off top. And with a lot of these altcoins, if you're accumulating these altcoins, that's going to be the time to really start locking in some profits. If anything goes parabolic, you have to lock in profits because there is a high probability of it retracing. And I'm sure many of you, including me, learned the hard way, writing it down from December 2017 all the way to we are now in December of 2019. Wow. Was it a mistake? Probably. But what you have to realize is that you cannot cry over spilled milk. The milk has been spilled. That's it. It's done. It's in the past. What's the point in even worrying about it? It's over. We moved on. We learned from it. That's the thing. We learned. And now it's just time to really get ready for the future. And I'm just going to pull up really quick. We'll end this with Dave the Wave, who's my favorite guy. Let's just look at one of his most recent charts here. And whenever I'm feeling a little bit kind of hazy or like what's going on with the markets, or I'll just pull up Dave the Wave on Twitter, and let's just look at his most recent one here. And it just looks like, see, I like this nice parabolic curve he has drawn off here. And he's saying that the next year it's just pretty much in accumulation mode until we go parabolic in 2021. And I really think has a high chance of happening. That's just one scenario there to look into, some Dave the Wave analysis. But long story short, this next year, 2020, if you're not going all in into crypto at this point, I feel like you should be putting in everything. This could actually be horrible advice. This could actually be very bad advice, but you know what? I think right now is the time, and I can almost guarantee that if you're accumulating at these prices in a year and a half, the prices are going to be so much more, and it's just, oh man. And it's just good to get in, get your stuff set up, and be ready. And if you want to add to your positions, you can add. If you want to cash out, you can cash out, and you just got to have everything hooked up. If you try to hook it up during a bull market, during really high action, it's too hard. It's too hard. December 17 was nuts. You couldn't even register at an exchange. So this review has turned into me rambling for the past 12, 15 minutes, but you know what? Whatever. I'm just talking about things now. And with these videos, I try to make them like 10 to 15 minutes. And that was my intention with the Wownero one here, but I just kind of want to go a little bit over time and just kind of talk about some things. You know, whatever pops up into the head. So I'm going to leave it at that. Feel free. I would love to hear, again, I would love to hear what you guys do think about Wownero or about the privacy coins in general. What are some of your thoughts? What are some of your thoughts going into 2020? How do you guys feel? So, all right, I'll leave it at that. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, we are on the road to 500 subscribers. So make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for lots more cryptocurrency, low market cap, privacy coin information coming your way. That's it, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.